Jumbo, everyone. Radja here. Be more, give more daily. I am pumped. I am absolutely pumped today because we're going to talk about leadership. Leadership. I am blessed to have my father as a role model, Dr. Radja. I've watched him my whole life. I've watched him show us what servant leadership is really about, what launching others is really about, empowering others, maximizing people's unique talents and gifts, and bring them all together for a common purpose. So for years, I've been a student of leadership. For years, I've been practicing leadership. And for years, I've been sharing leadership principles. So I couldn't be happier to connect with you on these three simple steps, but powerful because it's part of the leadership loop. No matter what your sphere of influence, it could be at home, parenting, or working on your marriage. It could be at work. You could be a manager, supervisor, a director, vice president. It could be running your business and maximizing productivity and higher performance from your team. It could be in the civic world, nonprofit, politics. The list goes on, no matter what your sphere of influence is. Three things, three steps on the leadership loop. The first one is evaluation. The second one is envisioning. And then the third one is execution. And so let's start with evaluation. I mean, number one job of a leader is just assess the situation, looking at hard data, pulling the curtain, analyze what are we working with? What is our starting point? Objectively, just look at the data, look at the data, look at the data, look at the talent pool you have, look at the resources you have, look at your budget, look at your infrastructure, the list goes on, look at your product. Just analyze everything, evaluate everything. That's the first job. Then it gets exciting because a leader's job is to create separation between where things are and where things could be. That's the envisioning process. That's the part where you create this gap as a leader and then sell that to your team so they can buy in, so they can see the vision. You can paint the picture of where you want to go. And that gap has to be clear and that vision has to be clear for people not only to understand it, to internalize it, to own it, and run with you to the third and final point, which is execution. Execution. And so the idea is, number one, looking at things as they are, and then envisioning something better, and then getting busy executing. This is what a leader does over and over and over again. So wherever you find yourself, think about those three steps in the leadership loop: evaluation, envisioning, execution. That's what we do. And I'm going to go in details later, but that's a first start to just look at those three steps. And I hope it helps you in your leadership journey, no matter what your sphere of influence is. All right, till next time, be more, give more. Cheers.